Tesla just leaked not one, but two of their brand new models for 2025, and it looks like the launch of both these models is coming way sooner than we thought because they just don't stop leaking. Plus, in addition to new models, we're learning that Tesla is making some pretty sweeping changes to every model in their lineup in 2025. A lot of these changes are good, but also some of these changes are not so good. Tesla is removing features in some cases, so let me tell you some good news and bad news all Tesla owners around the world need to know. And of course, Tesla's currently doing sort of a fire sale on the old Model Y. They're going out with the old, in with the new. Should you buy an older Model Y, especially at its really low price? Let me break down what you need to know about that, plus all the Tesla news of the week, the good news, the bad news, everything in between. Here's the biggest stuff happening in the wild world of Tesla that you need to know about right now. All right, so let me kick this video off with some serious FOMO because I am very, very jealous of some of you guys watching this video who were just recently at Tesla's Fremont, California factory or in Texas at the Giga Texas factory taking delivery of your all-new launch series Model Y. This is because in addition to the regular like Tesla deliveries that Tesla's doing all over the world at their regular delivery centers, Tesla also invited a select group of people. I'm not sure how this was determined, but lucky you if you got to go to one of their factories in the US to take delivery at the actual factory. From the photos and videos and accounts I've heard, it seems like you got to take a tour. There was some special swag. There were some Cybertruck demo drives and things. Seemed like a really, really, really cool day. So not only did you get to sort of meet Tesla engineers and see the production line for this vehicle, but you got to drive home in your all-new Model Y. So that looked like a super cool experience. And if you got to go to that, please drop a comment and let me know how it was because it looks super cool. And with that, of course, the Model Y Juniper launch series deliveries have officially begun all over the world. And if you've put an order in, your delivery should be coming up very soon. And I know that as exciting as that news is for many of you, there's another group of you that are waiting for the non-launch series. You're wanting to know when that's going to be. Unfortunately, I don't have any new info to share on this. In some markets, you can order a non-launch series. Here in North America, you still cannot just yet. I'm assuming we'll see a change over the next couple of weeks, though keep in mind, deliveries of non-launch series likely won't be until May or June or July. So just keep in mind that even when orders open up, it's not going to, be able to be taken delivery of at least for a couple of weeks or months after that. So just have them there to keep in mind. And if anything changes on that front, of course, I'll let you know because I know many of you guys are waiting for the cheaper version of the new Y. What's also super cool is that now that deliveries are happening and owners around the world are actually getting behind the wheel of this thing, we're learning a lot more about what changes we haven't seen before and sort of what this thing is like to live with in the real world. For example, I had no idea the new light bar on the rear of the vehicle really illuminated at night or in dark situations as much as it does. Here's a quick video from Brandon or Tesla Flex on sort of the difference between lights on and lights off. And as you can see, this does actually produce a significant amount of light to illuminate your surroundings and also looks just really, really cool. Of course, this is also in addition to sort of the other extra little features that are built in here as well. Of course, there's a front bumper camera with a washer so you can wash down that front camera view. You've got the new HVAC system with an exclusive oscillation mode that is not available in any other Tesla. And also I want to point out, there was a lot of debate a couple of weeks ago about whether this vehicle had an automatic frunk or not because Tesla had posted a segment of a video that seemed to allude to the fact that maybe this was a powered frunk, but at least as of now, I can confirm there is no powered frunk on any of these Model Ys. It still remains to be that Cybertruck is the only Tesla with a powered frunk for whatever reason. I know there was a lot of back and forth rumors on what would be the final determination with that. And from what I've seen, no powered frunk, at least not right now. Though Tesla could certainly change that in the not too distant future. And actually with that talk of powered frunk, Tesla has confirmed that a number of these exclusive upgrades are coming to more vehicles in the lineup, that they're going to take this newer stuff and bring it to other Teslas. So for example, like I mentioned, powered frunk seems like an easy no-brainer thing they should add to every model in the lineup. So hopefully that's something we see in the not too distant future. I know that many of you guys have been very interested in more colors and new colors. And what I can share on this is that Tesla's lead designer did confirm all but confirm that the glacier blue color that's available for the Model Y Juniper in some markets should be expanding to the North American market and other markets around the world. So if you wanted that color, and I guess really a unified color palette for the new Model Y, that should be coming soon as well. I also would have to think that because this essentially replaces the older blue, that this should also be coming to the Model 3 as well. So hopefully we see a little bit of a refresh for all Tesla colors, including on the 3. So that'll be cool to see that new glacier blue option. And again, Tesla has all but confirmed through some executives that the front bumper camera on Model Y will be expanding beyond just Cybertruck, that likely Model S, Model X, and Model 3 should be getting that front bumper camera very soon. In fact, it seems like with the Model 3, with all these discounts, Tesla just announced 0% APR financing or $0 down promotions, that they're trying to clear out these vehicles faster than usual. So I wonder if we could see a little bit of a mid-cycle refresh or this front bumper camera come with a slightly modified version of the Model 3. Now, Model 3 and Model Y share a lot of the same features. I don't think a refresh is going to be coming, but I definitely think in typical Tesla fashion, we could easily see a front bumper camera pop onto the Model 3 with little to no fanfare on one random Thursday evening. So that should be coming pretty soon to Model 3. We're also learning from some parts order leaks that Tesla looks to be adding a 5G module into their vehicles soon. So this should give you really significantly faster speeds in good areas for web browsing and Tesla Theater. And then also Model S and Model X. I know a lot of you guys are interested in these two new models. Tesla has confirmed a new refresh is coming sometime this year, and we've got some interesting updates on this over the last couple of days. In some markets, Tesla has pushed the delivery date of the S and the X back by several months. So in this case, we're seeing July and August in this market for either an S or an X. And then in Japan, for example, Tesla announced that they're just going to stop selling the Model S and Model X, I think at the end of March. So they're encouraging people to get their orders in ASAP. So with delivery dates getting pushed back and Tesla stopping sale of some models in different markets, that basically all but confirms that a refresh is coming to S and X very, very soon. Maybe even sooner than we thought. We thought, later this year, but maybe by the summer, we could be seeing some new Model S or Model X, or hopefully both, come with a bit of a refresh. Also, speaking of Tesla models, here's a fun fact I bet you didn't know. Teslas originally didn't have a Sentry Mode or dash cam recording feature. This was never originally in the plans, but after a while, Tesla decided to repurpose the cameras on the vehicle for this function. The reason why your dash cam and Sentry Mode footage likely doesn't look as good as you'd like is because it wasn't meant to be that way from the beginning. That is why I have been a big advocate for a dedicated dash cam system. They've got way more features built in, and of course, the footage quality here is a huge upgrade. So if you've got a Tesla or really any vehicle on the road, especially if you've got a gas car with no dash cam system, you need something. And my new recommendation, my go-to that I've been testing, is this all-new 4K Omni from my friends at 70My. And I am loving this thing for a few reasons. Number one is that it's rocking a cutting-edge Sony Starvis 2 sensor that delivers, as you can see here, crystal clear 4K footage at 60 frames per second, giving you plenty of resolution and detail to capture all your surroundings. You can read license plates if you need to. The image quality of this thing is amazing, and even at night, thanks to some super special 70My tech, their night owl vision that looks amazing and really works amazing while driving, and also LumiFusion tech that dramatically enhances footage in parking surveillance mode. And of course, you've got coverage here with two cameras, one in the front and one in the back. And on the surface, yes, it's a great dash cam, great 4K image quality. It's just going to be amazing for your vehicle, but there's something else here you need to know, and that is it actually has the ability to rotate 360 degrees to really capture anything you need to see around your vehicle. It's actually going to scan when it boots up to make sure that there's no blind spots it can't catch in the vehicle. And there's a couple of cool things with this. Number one is you can actually use your voice if you're driving and you want to have the camera catch something to your left or right. You can just use your voice and the camera can do that. Capture left. Capture right. And also, this is especially important to utilize when you're parked because this basically is like having a 24/7 security guard in your car protecting it and watching it at all times. Thanks to the AI Motion Detect 2.0 system, it's automatically going to move and detect any suspicious motion that might be around your vehicle, and because it's got a built-in G sensor, if someone was to accidentally hit your car or bump your car, as seems to happen a lot these days, it's going to automatically activate and record all of that as well. And pairing this with a 4G connection module is going to unlock even more features. You can check your car anytime, anywhere. You've got real-time built-in GPS monitoring, and of course, you can get alerted anytime something is happening with your car right on your phone. There's also a 10-second pre-record feature that sort of acts like an emergency buffer in like critical situations before an incident, which is really nice to have, plus a very robust battery voltage monitoring system that offers live updates, 9 levels of protection, and auto-off functionality to prevent any sort of unwanted power drain. So if you are looking to give your vehicle a much-needed upgrade, you want to make sure everything is safe and secure. You want to make sure when you're driving, you've got all footage necessary if you need to capture something and reference it later on. This new 4K Omni from 70mi is an amazing solution. Again, whether you've got a Tesla, a gas car, any vehicle on the road, this is a must-have upgrade. If you want to learn more, check it out for yourself today. I'll put all the info you need to know right down below in the description. So click that link and check it out for yourself and give your car a much-needed upgrade today. I'm also getting a lot of DMs and questions from you guys every day about the legacy Model Y, like whether it's worth taking a bit of an older design but saving a bunch of money. I think what it really comes down to is what you value or what price you value the upgrades in terms of design and creature comforts on the new Model Y. Is it worth $10,000 to $15,000 more, whatever they may be? But I will say that not only has Model Y never been this good with sort of the older design, the prices and the fit and finish is really, really good, but Tesla continues to try to make the sale process as easy as possible. In fact, over the last 24 hours, they have redone their inventory page once again with a couple of changes. Number one is they finally have removed by default the gas savings, which is kind of nice because that really varied person to person. But I'll remove my camera here. They've got this new slider built into the corner that lets you actually just sort of drag to what you want your price to be or what the maximum is you're willing to pay. So if you go to like $37,000 here, we can sort of scroll around and see, here's a $3,800 price reduction. Here's a $3,150 price reduction. And you can sort of hover over and see what the price reductions are. And in terms of what the cheapest is, I can see right now, that's going to be this one here for $33,390. It's a $3,600 price reduction. It's got the tax credit included in there, and this is currently the cheapest Model Y in the existing inventory as of right now, though again, I've got to tell you that the inventory changes literally hour by hour or every, I guess, I don't know if it's minute by minute, but it's changing all the time. So definitely, if you're looking to get a Model Y, do a lot of refreshing on the inventory to see what deals are there to be had. But Tesla did make a change a little bit to sort of make that process easier because they're trying to sell Model Ys and there are some really good deals to be had. So give a gander on existing inventory and see if any of those numbers make sense for you. There are also some changes you should just be sort of aware of as a Tesla owner in 2025. As I've mentioned before, some of the good news to expect are some new retrofit options. Tesla looks to be allowing you to retrofit a front bumper camera on older models. At least the Model Y part is already leaked. And then we've heard from Elon himself, Tesla will be offering some sort of upgrade path from Hardware 3 to Hardware 4. That's good news. The bad news on that is sort of twofold. One, we have no idea what the price of these retrofits is going to be. It could be thousands of dollars. We have no idea. And the bigger issue here is with probably a strong demand, you're looking at a longer time for a install process here because service centers will likely be backed up. So just keep in mind that pricing and timeline are unknown, so something you gotta kind of have to think about, but these should be 2 retrofit options we should see at some point this year. And again, I would imagine Model Y and maybe the older Model 3, at least the older Model Y, 2025, 2024, 2023, should be getting these options. So that'll be cool to see. And again, I'll keep you posted if we hear more, hopefully when we hear more. And then, of course, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, we've got a couple of Tesla models, these prototypes that continue to leak basically every couple of days, if not every day at this point. Tesla has been very publicly testing the all-new Model Y Performance. This thing is still wrapped, mostly these days driving around the Bay Area. And what we know about this right now are a couple of things. First is because it's wrapped on the front and the back, sort of camouflaged, we know it's going to have a different design than the current Model Y since that vehicle is already out. So Tesla is hiding some special things there, likely taking cues from the Model 3 Performance. It's going to have a new sportier, performance-focused front fascia. It'll likely have a slightly redesigned back of the vehicle with a spoiler and then likely a ludicrous badge like the Model 3 Performance. Should hopefully be getting those performance seats and then some new wheels, some new performance wheels specifically on the outside of that vehicle as well. We're expecting better performance, faster 0 to 60 times, and again, like Model 3 Performance, the foundation of this vehicle is very much the same, but with some nice extra special elements to make it feel more premium and more sporty. And Tesla's already confirmed it's coming this year, and due to the volume of recent leaks we've had on this thing just driving around a lot and Tesla doing some testing, I would imagine it comes in the next couple of months. So hopefully by this summer, we've got Model Y Performances with this new design available for configuration and hopefully delivery. And then, of course, Cybercab continues to undergo some final testing before its official launch happening as soon as June in the Austin area, then maybe around the same time, earlier or later in California, as Tesla, again, has apparently put in some filings for free rides they're going to be offering to sort of get people on the Cybercab rideshare service. In fact, they actually had these things driving around autonomously at the Model Y Juniper delivery event at Giga Texas this past weekend. So that was super cool to see. And then again, I've got to tell you guys, there's a lot of speculation with some recent photos of these things with steering wheels that maybe Tesla could be planning for this to be the new cheaper Tesla that's supposed to be launching in the next month or 2 or 3. I mean, within the first half of the year was the timeline Tesla has repeated over and over again. So with the uptick in Cybercab spottings and testings we've seen, two things could be going on. One is they're just going all in on this for autonomous robotaxi, and that's what they're really testing for to get this thing ready. Or maybe two things are happening. They're doing that, plus they've got a version of this ready to be going on the road and on sale as a $25,000 option. So lots of testing happening here with the Cybercab and the new Model Y Performance. Hopefully we get some new info on this soon, but I'll keep you updated as we learn more. I feel like I've said that a lot in this video, but I will keep you updated within these news videos as we learn more from the folks at Tesla and also some of the anonymous sources leaking info online. I also want to take a moment here to showcase and highlight and thank some of my amazing partners, companies that are making amazing Tesla accessories that I love and you guys love. Companies like Tesla Emblems, for example. If you guys have seen my uniquely wrapped Tesla key card or the plaid emblem on my Model X Plaid and you want to do the same thing, Tesla Emblems is the place to go. They've got custom decals for your charge port, for your center console, your Tesla key cards, and so much more. They've got so many amazing designs here that make it really fun and unique to customize your Tesla in a really interesting way. It's not just like your boring stuff here. There's Toy Story, there's superheroes, or just some really cool designs that complement your Tesla well. If you're looking for a fun and easy and affordable way to customize your Tesla and some of your Tesla products, like your key cards, for example, hit the link down below and learn more about what Tesla Emblems has to offer and check out their lineup today. I also want to give a big thanks to one of my favorite Tesla little add-ons, integrations, apps, your best Tesla partner, and that is Century Pro. Look, as Tesla owners, we always want to know what is going on with our vehicle, and if Century Mode notices something, I think that you and I want to also be alerted at the same time. That is the beauty of Century Pro. You are alerted whenever Century Mode goes off. You don't have to wait for a notification that may or may not come from Tesla. Super easy to get this all set up. Uses all the secure Tesla APIs, going to work on any single Tesla model and also all of your Teslas if you've got multiple. Check it out for yourself today and try it for free at the link down below, available on both iOS and Android. All right, guys, so what are your thoughts on the news of the week? Your thoughts on Model Y Juniper deliveries, your thoughts on new variants, your thoughts on new colors, upgrades. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. And as always, if you just want an easy way to win some free Amazon money, 3 simple things you got to do. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, just drop a comment down below and say, hey, I stayed to the end and give me some Amazon money, or I don't know, whatever you want to say. Say something nice. Make my day. I would appreciate it. Thanks, guys, so much. Appreciate your support. As always, appreciate you guys watching. I'm Robert Rosenfeld. See ya in the next one.